Fear of public speaking, also known as glossophobia. This fear is very real and it's incredibly common. So if you do feel anxious or nervous before, during, and after you have an opportunity to speak, please know it's completely normal. If you think how we evolved as a social species, we survived and flourished in small groups and troops and tribes. And if you think about it, it's actually pretty bloody weird if you put yourself on the edge of that village, speak up and say something to the rest of the group, and risk saying something wrong and risk being ostracized or chucked out. That is an innate, deep feeling that we have. So if you don't have that feeling, you're probably quite odd. Let's take America, the mothership of sales and confidence and shiny white teeth and debate classes at school. Yet the number one fear in the US, according to the National Institute for Mental Health, around 73%, so 3/4 of the whole country, suffer from a fear of public speaking. That's above spiders, flying, and even death, a fear of public speaking. So what is that fear? How can we make sense of it? Actually, if we think about how we evolved, as I mentioned earlier, ultimately, if we boil it down, it's a fear of judgment. Judgment from our bosses, our clients, our colleagues, judgment of ourselves. Very often we are our own worst critic. Even judgment from friends and family, if you're giving a speech at a wedding, for example. Okay, so we have this fear of judgment. It's normal. What to do about it? I strongly argue that we try to manage it rather than suppress it down or indeed try and beat it. It's here and it's here to stay. At Wellspoken, we would work together breaking down public speaking in 3 parts: preparation, content, and delivery. Now, within that, we will also look at emotional intelligence, being aware how you feel, and crucially, accepting it. We will film your practice. You will hate it. It's normal. You'll speak for about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe longer as we go on. But ultimately, we practice with your content. The more real it is for you, the more likely you'll learn and be able to put it into practice in the real world. Once we've filmed it, I want to increase your awareness. So I will ask you straight away, what's your hot take? How do you feel? How was that? What was good and what could you work on? Once you've shared that, we will then watch the video back. Now, we won't watch it back with popcorn like a movie and you're sitting in the corner cringing because you hate the sound of your voice. By the way, there's also a biological reason why we all hate the sound of our own voice. It is literally different to how everyone else hears our voice, but that's another story. So we'll watch it back, and instead of watching it like a movie, I'll ask us to focus on maybe 2 or 3 things. How are you standing? Are you interacting? Are you being nice and clear? It could be that we watch it on mute to check out your body language, or we watch for filler words, ums, ers, etc., or are you pausing and breathing instead? Once we've watched it back, I will then give you my feedback, and that's my added value. And crucially, then we go again. Then we go again. Then we go again. It's that repetition and practice in real life for you, alongside analysis and professional feedback, you will make much, much faster progress. My personal goal for every session or workshop that we have together is that you will always leave better than when you walked in. I will also ask you to go and practice in the real world. This is not theory. This has got to be real for you. And I guarantee when we work together, you'll be able to communicate with clarity and confidence.